Oh, hey. Hey, actually, I was meaning to talk to you. Are you the kind of person that should keep their house as a rental, or are you the kind of person that should consider selling your house before you buy your next one? Hey, it's Mr. Carlisle here, aka Adam Osborne, and I am coming to you today with some real estate knowledge in this video. See, there's been a lot of people that have been talking about selling versus renting their house to me, and I wanted to come and make a little video to describe the 3 things I think you should consider before making that decision. Now, I'm a big proponent of rental real estate. I've got rentals of my own, and I am a big advocate for it. I think it's a great way to build wealth in this country, but it's not necessarily for everybody. So stay with me, and I want to show you the top 3 things you need to think about before deciding to go into rentals. Let's go. The first thing to consider before making your current home a rental is know your why. So there's 2 questions. There's 2 parts of this question. One is, what are your financial and personal goals? And does rental real estate fit into that? So there's a lot of hype and a lot of people that have rentals that are just super excited about it. And maybe you're caught up in that hysteria and you want to do it because it seems cool. That's probably a mistake. But if rental real estate actually fits in to your wealth building plan and is not a distraction from it, then maybe it's something to really consider. But just know that out the gate, that it could just be a distraction. And what I know is focus on one path is the fastest way to success. The second question is, does keeping your current home as a rental inhibit your personal housing goals? Meaning, does keeping the equity you have in your current home locked into that home prevent you from getting the house that you need or want for your family to fit well? Again, I don't know the answer, but it's just, I want you to think through these things. Number 2, know your numbers. There's so many people that get into rental real estate that don't understand the numbers, and this is a huge mistake. Just looking at rents versus mortgage is a sure recipe for disaster. So there's 3 basic things you need to know. 1, what are the rental values, and where do you find those out? A few places. Talking to property managers, talking to other investors, places like Zillow or Rentometer. Those are good places to start looking for rental values. The second thing is, do you know your expenses? Yes, you've got your mortgage, but you've got principal, interest, insurance, taxes. Not only that, but do you have to pay any utilities? How about trash, water, sewer? And things that are hidden that aren't as obvious. Things like vacancy. Do you know how much you should be reserving for repairs? Because properties break. And how about larger items, like you might not need a roof right now, but maybe in the next 5 years, are you saving the $20,000+ to make that, or is that going to crush you? And then number 3, once you have those 2, income less expenses, that's your cash flow. Does that number make sense? Is it a positive or negative number? If it's negative, well, at least you know. But really, what I like to do is have at least a $200, $250 gap in cash flow each month to make sure that I'm not underwater on my properties. So know your numbers. And lastly, number 3, before you get into rental real estate, keeping your current home as a rental, you need to know yourself. And what I mean by that is, are you the kind of person that can deal with someone else not taking the kind of care of your property that you would take of it? Here's the deal. Our homes are not just 4 walls and a piece of dirt. Sometimes they're memories. Sometimes they're treasured possessions. And unfortunately, other people may or may not take the kind of care that you'd like them to take. Even through all the best vetting, you can't guarantee that people are going to do what you want them to do. Are you the kind of person that's going to lose sleep over that? Are you the kind of person that's going to lose their mind when you get calls about leaking toilets or repairs that need to be made? If that's you, I would really, really think twice before jumping into it, because real estate can be a big blessing, but I've talked to so many people who just absolutely hate rental real estate because they're not the kind of people that can deal with that. And that's not right or wrong, it's just the way it is. So I would encourage you to think twice and ask yourself, and maybe even ask your friends, am I the kind of person that would get freaked out by someone else living in my house? If the answer is yes, maybe not for you. So there it is, my top 3 things you need to know before using your primary house as a rental. Know your why, know your numbers, and know yourself. If you have any questions about any of those things, if you'd like to have a discussion about, should I rent my house or should I sell it? I am more than happy to walk through and just give you my third-party, unbiased opinion. And if I can help you in any other way, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you have a rental, or if you have your primary home as a rental, drop it in the comments and let me know what you think about it so far. If you love it, you hate it, anything I didn't talk about here that you think I should talk about, look, I'm an open book. Anyway, Mr. Carlisle coming at you. I hope this is helpful. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.